Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1093 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is: be mindful of the fine line between being funny and being disrespectful. Yes, there is a fine line between when you're being funny with somebody and when you're being disrespectful. So just be mindful of that, is what I'm inviting you to do. More on this on the other side of the show reel. I will see you there. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe and be part of the daily conversations. Welcome back. Welcome back on day 1093 of Connecting the Thoughts. Code for today is, one second. Code for today is: be mindful of the fine line between being funny and being disrespectful. So, what do I mean by this? Sometimes when we sit with friends, when we sit with family, we joke around, we pull somebody's leg. We are kind of not, we're just being lighthearted. But there is this fine line where it's a difference between being funny and being disrespectful. So be mindful of that. Because if you're in a relationship, if you are with friends, family, peers, whoever, everybody has a certain level of self respect. If you kind of step over that, that's you being disrespectful of them. Of course, it doesn't matter to them because obviously they have a level of self respect, I said, right? So it doesn't really bother the other person if you are going to be disrespectful, because it's a reflection of you and not a reflection of them, because they are self respecting. However, you need to be mindful that you kind of make sure that your jokes or your puns or your whatever you're doing is in line with a level of respect for the other person. Because what you give, you get, and what you get, what you give. So if you're in that space of pulling another person's leg to kind of bring them down, or just to be a funny, a clownish, I'm just the question I'm kind of very curious to ask you is: where are you feeling little that you have to make the other person feel little? Why do you have to be that person? So think about it. When you are constantly pulling at someone's leg, when you're constantly being, making somebody the butt of your jokes, I'm just wondering, where are you feeling the same way? Where are you feeling disrespected? Or where are you feeling that need to stand tall and large so that you make another person feel small? So it's all about insecurities. It's all about being unsure of what you want. It's all about just trying so hard to say something. So please, if you are have been in that space where you're constantly among friends, family, peers, anybody, and you are constantly pulling at somebody's leg, constantly being the gesture, making somebody the gesture in the room, then think again. Think again. That says a lot about you. That says a lot about you and your frame of mind. It has nothing to do with the other person, because the other person is very self respecting. It's you who needs to understand yourself better. And maybe it's you who is lacking that level of respect for your own self, which is why you're constantly pulling at someone's leg. So think about this. Be mindful about that fine line. It's great to be funny with friends and family, but do it in the space of respect. Be respectful of people. Do not be disrespectful, because being disrespectful is again a reflection on you and your state of mind, not on the other person. Because for the other person, they have their sense of self respect. Wishing you all the best. And if this has been of value to you, if you've ever found yourself in that situation where you were the butt of jokes and people around you were, and you felt disrespected, so all I'd like to tell you is, guys, you have your level of self respect. Nobody can take that away from you by wisecracks, by cracking jokes at you. Nobody can do that. It's your thing, your respect. It's called self respect. You have it for yourself. Nobody can crack a joke and take that away from you. It's their wise cracks are just a reflection on them. Also, maybe you've just been very, very, frivolously cracking jokes and haven't thought about it. Maybe it's time you do. Maybe it's time you did give it a second thought, because maybe you're just being disrespectful and you didn't even realize it. So take a step back and think to yourself, how would you feel if someone cracked the same jokes on you? How would you feel if people treated you that way? Just change your position, have a different mindset, and see how what comes up for you. So if this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am courteous. Because isn't that what it is? You have to be courteous to people. You have to be kind. You have to be considerate. You have to be respectful. So I am courteous in comments. If this has been of value to you, do tag a friend who needs to receive this message, because in some relationships we tend to forget that there could be boundaries. We tend to forget that we have to also respect the other person. We tend to live in our own blabber and jabber and whatever might be wisecracks. So if that's where you are right now, well, do get down to the ground and think again on what you're doing. So I am courteous in comments. If this has been of value to you, tag a friend who needs to receive the message. They could be on either side of the spectrum. They could be the ones cracking jokes. They could be the one being the butt of jokes. In any case, be respectful, people, because a little respect goes a long, long way. So until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.